getting older fast. By 2030, the entire baby boom generation, those born in the 20 years or so following World War II, will be senior citizens. Many experts warn the country's not ready for the graying of America.
I think the most important thing we can do to have a better future in senior care is to make sure that people have many choices. So if they need help with bathing, with dressing, etc., that they can stay at home if they choose to do that. If you choose to go to a nursing home, that should be a choice, but not your only choice.
Families in the U.S. often face hard choices when an aging family member can no longer care for themselves.
It's a difficult decision to put your loved one in a facility like this, but the quality of life for both family members and the patient in a place like this, I wouldn't put him anywhere else.
In the U.S., it's common for children to move far from their parents, and unlike in some other cultures, it's not the norm for older generations to live in the same homes with their children and grandchildren. That often means seniors need to move to an assisted living facility or receive in-home care. Both options are expensive, and there are shortages of qualified care workers. Research finds the situation is worse for African Americans and other minorities who often have fewer financial resources and suffer from greater health challenges. U.S. President Joe Biden recently signed an executive order instructing the federal government to take 50 actions to boost the care economy, including requirements to make nursing homes safer and measures aimed at making home care work a more attractive career option.
The actions we're taking today are about dignity, security, and peace of mind for working families and caregivers all across the country.
Families that choose to care for their elders are often squeezed just as their own children need child care or are facing college expenses.
No one should have to choose between caring for the parents who raised them, the children who depend on them, or the paycheck they rely on to take care of both.
It's not clear how effective Biden's executive actions will be. Advocates for senior citizens suggest a much broader overhaul of how the U.S. treats the elderly is needed.
We need long-term care transformation.
The wave of older Americans will also likely put serious strain on the U.S. economy. Many Americans simply haven't saved enough for a comfortable retirement, which could include spending thousands on assisted living facilities or in-home care. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.